Hi, I'm Rick Hutchinson, Director at Appamondo. I'm joining you this morning on the Zendesk Morning Show from my Den of Geek, as we all try to make sense of this situation together. As a Zendesk partner, our team creates help desks tailored to client needs, connecting multiple channels of comms into an effective response service. Response for us usually means, where's my parcel? But these are far from usual circumstances. And so when we heard about the Friends of Stretford Public Hall, we were so happy to be able to provide some services. And I'm joined this morning by Simon Borkin, one of their trustees.
Hi there, thanks for having me.
Hi Simon, perhaps you can just tell us a little bit about the Stretford Mutual Aid Programme.
Yeah, so I'm a trustee of Friends of Stretford Public Hall, and ordinarily we'd run a community venue with events and activities for our community of about 50,000 people. But we had to close our doors through the COVID outbreak, but recognised that we could still continue providing support by essentially taking calls and providing services to the community that were isolating or generally vulnerable.
What made you decide to bring in Appamondo and Zendesk? How did you come across us, hear about us?
So we were looking for a help desk system to basically allow us to manage all the inquiries that we were going to get from the community. Sort of stumbled upon Zendesk's offer, applied through their program, and then got matched up with Appamondo because we flagged that we'd never used Zendesk and we needed some implementation support.
The conversation with us was fairly short. We recognised there was a need to get you up and running quite quickly, but how did that solution help with the volunteer process, with the admin work? We set up some automations for you. Maybe you can just give us a little bit on how that was able to help the community that you're serving.
Yeah, so I didn't have any Zendesk experience before, so it was really useful to have a sort of tried and trusted partner to help us along. It was really good basically to get those automations in to try and help us with our sort of the triage. So we were taking calls from people, and generally we had different volunteers on different activities. So with the automations, we could move tickets into those volunteer teams, whether that was delivering food parcels, picking up medication, or just doing wellbeing calls to check in with people and checking they're okay. So that just meant that process was quick and efficient and actually effective and got the tickets to the right people.
Amazing. So if you were to maybe give a couple of pieces of advice to anybody else that might be in the same situation that you're in, or other community-based operations, is there anything that you can give the audience just as a takeaway from today?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think investing a bit of time in getting your processes and in place will help in the long run. So we're spending less time on admin because we've got those automations pushing tickets to the right people, which means we can spend more time on the phones with the community and getting support to local residents. And the other one is just investing in the training, because our volunteers hadn't used the system and we were expecting them to get up and running within a matter of days. So just making sure that you produce those resources, those videos and support on hand so people can use the system effectively. But we found that we're getting through the tickets every day. We've dealt with over 200 requests and it's generally working. So we're really happy with how the system's unfolded.
Well, it's an amazing service that you guys are providing. I'm sure the community of Stretford's really, really grateful for the effort that you've put in, and we've been absolutely delighted to work with you. So thank you very much for joining us once more.
Not at all, thank you.